Hello everyone, I am Nia and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to humiliate myself a little bit, and yes, I put my beautiful new hair on. I loved it, so it's something that I do, so deal with it. So if you guys, I wanted to do like this sort of pick a card-ish type of thing for such a long time, but I always thought like I didn't know how to do it, but maybe I figured out a way. So if you're curious to know what is your message right now and you want to find your message through a song, well, this pick a card is for you. I just entitled it What Song Is You? What song is representing you and what song is giving you a message right now from spirit and your higher self. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So, okay you guys, before we start, I just want to remind you that if you guys want some extra videos where I post like zodiac predictions for the monthly, like with the tarot, vlogs, spiritual videos, spells, and so much more like extra content, you can click on the bottom down below that says join the membership, and for $4.99 once a week you will have extra content from me and obviously all the other previous videos that I already posted for the membership. And thank you so much for the people who are membership. We're gonna see each other live tomorrow and I am super excited. Now, how does it work? Like, I really wanted to channel some songs for you guys because I believe that songs have deeper meanings and lyrics, especially depending on what songs we're really addressing. And sometimes hearing a song, like, I don't know, if you go to a bar or a library store or simply you scroll down your Spotify, sometimes you ask message from spirit and through a song they deliver this message. And this is the same that I want to do in this pico card, and obviously it's a general message. Let's have fun with it. And I cannot put the original songs due to copyright, but I'm gonna try to sing it for you and see how much I humiliate myself. Alright you guys, so let's find out together what is your song, what is the message that you need to hear right now. And in order to choose, you guys, I want you to focus and concentrate and choose between deck number 1, card number 1, which is the card of the mermaid right here, and obviously it has a message that I'm going to show you later. Then we have group number 2, the angel romance card. All right, pause the video if you need. Then we also have group number 3, which is the Ascendant master deck. Pause the video if you need. Sorry, group number 4, the animal tarot. Then we also have the Goddess deck, group number 5. The Goddess deck, group number 5. Focus and concentrate, and just keep in mind that not only this is a general reading, I try to put the most famous songs of all time, coming from the blues, coming from the 70s, grunge, 19th song. Now obviously I'm a bit older than some of you and I didn't put contemporary music simply because I don't know any of them and I've been a rock singer for too long. So of course this is gonna have a little bit of my taste in it and what I know, because I cannot know every song of the world, but I am trying my best and let's see what happens. It's just for fun. And keep in mind that even if you don't know the song, or perhaps it's like it's a really old song, do not worry about it. We're gonna take together the lyrics and we're going to analyze them together, because let's focus on the lyrics, because those are actually the one that contain the message. And then if you guys want to discover that song later on, if you remember that song, you can literally Google it and listen it after hearing this pico card. So let's have fun together and let's move on. For those of you guys who choose number 1, the Mermaid deck. All right, group number 1, the Mermaid deck. With this hair I feel like a little bit
mermaid-ish. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so you have number 42. How beautiful. The mermaid with a black sea serpent. This is a beautiful mermaid with a dragon. So probably you are one that is more mystical. You are somebody that is diving deep into their darkness or their shadow. You've been doing a lot of shadow work, and this is what is representing you, a mystical, beautiful creature. And probably spirit right now, group number 1, wants you to know that it's really proud about what you're doing. They're saying you came a long way with your healing, and you have to be proud of whatever presence you're showing to the world, even if sometimes people do not completely understand it, because through the experience of the shadows and healing your shadows, you're actually bringing them to the light and go back to the light. Plus this mermaid has beautiful hazel eyes. Hazel eyes is like what I have under the sun. It's like my favorite color of ice. And also the dragon has hazel eyes. Now I do not necessarily like connect dragons with draconian. I think dragons are really fantastic creatures and they're beautiful and they are in so many fairy tales, and they think they are a symbol of fire, passion, and a lot of intelligence as well. And they are mystical creatures that's said to be protected because they're so rare to find, or they're almost impossible to find, but they were actually existing in ancient times. Who knew really? But this is a little bit how you feel. You feel like you're a mystical creature that needs like protection, because otherwise your thoughts, your image, your creativity, whatever you're expressing to the world might be lost forever. So Spirit is saying just be proud of what you have, and be proud of your difference, be proud of your uniqueness, and it is okay to be weird, it is okay to be different, and it is okay sometimes to go down into the deeper state of our consciousness in order to learn and grow stronger and better. Because also, like I posted yesterday, what you have been doesn't determine necessarily your future. It's something that you come from where you've been because you have learned from there. Like you guys know, I basically had my Saturn return publicly for all of you guys to see, and it was like a truly downfall. I apologize to so many people for what I've done, and I felt actually even ashamed of myself for most of the things that I said. But you know what? I've changed. I went back to the light, my own light within, and now I feel recharged and I never feel happier than ever before. This is not for obviously projecting anything to you, but it's saying even if you're having a lower vibrational period, or you're feeling down, or you're feeling in the darkness, know that there is beauty also in that, and at some point you're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. And there, in all of that is happening to you right now, it's there to show you where is the light. It's there to show you that maybe you have gifts that you have never discovered before, and you can go back to your beautiful light that is in your eyes with your own personal uniqueness. So this is the message that I'm hearing for you. Now it's very quite heavy. I think for those of you guys who choose pile number 1, you've probably been through very heavy period, and you're trying to discover yourself in a way or another. And this is also something why I say the past doesn't have to determine your present and your future, because you can do mistakes in the past, but what I see from the mistakes of people and mine as well, that we were just trying to find ourselves, and that's nothing bad. It's just experience at the end of the day. And some people will have experience in their 7th house, or like in relationship. Some people will have experience in downfall, in public image. Like think about the Saturn return, and even I'm not an astrologer or anything like that, but I was talking yesterday, I think with Ella of Astra in Wonderland, about the Saturn return, and it really depends on where it falls in terms of your houses. Mine, for example, was in the 11th house. It was all about social media, friends, understanding who are your real friends, your community, where you want to stand, stuff like that. Some others might have it in the 7th house. Like I said, it's all about relationship. So it doesn't matter where you're going and where you have been. What it matters is what you have learned from it, what you have learned from that darkness, and how you can regain your light back, which I do have a dedicated video about, and how you can shine your uniqueness even if people might criticize you, attack you, or might not understand you. That's what I'm trying to say with this card. All right, so let's find out together now. I have my jar of songs. What is your song? And let's analyze together the lyrics, shall we? So I'm very excited because I always wanted to do this, and it's so funny. Let's see, what song are you? Group number 1, The Mermaid. Is this one? Oh my god, what is it? Probably a song that I don't know, like I can feel it. No, this is beautiful. Killing Me Softly by either Nina Simone or The Fugees. I don't know if you guys can see, it's probably not because the light is so strong. Killing Me Softly, The Fugees, or Nina Simone, depending on what version you prefer. So let's find out together the lyrics of the song. I'm going to try and sing it for you guys. Strumming my pain with these fingers, singing my life with these words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing killing me softly with this song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with this finger, and singing my life with this words, and killing me softly with this song, killing me softly with this song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with this song. Now, obviously, I sang it very badly, but what the message of the song gives me is like strumming my pain with his fingers. It's almost like you guys, the song represents you, because it feels like you have been through like a very hard emotional period when it comes down to relationships or with love. Singing my life with his words, you probably were always attracted by people, either they're artists or they're singing. You discovered that friends weren't exactly what you thought they were, and it's almost like from this sentence, singing my life with his words, that someone else wanted to put you in a box and sing your life with his own version of you, but it was never allowing you to be yourself. And because of this pain and this darkness, you have finally realized that by dying inside, you can finally write your own song. You can finally be yourself. So guys, I'm so sorry, but I had to change camera because the other one stopped working, so I'm trying to figure it out with this one. But I was saying that it's almost like someone has really hurt you, and that's why you have been in so much darkness, and it was writing a song for you. It was killing you with the version that you were trying to desperately portray for them. And this person could be obviously a romance for a lot of you guys, a false twin flame, soulmate, or it could be a parent even. So it's almost like in this period, you're finally breaking through a death card, through a transformation, and you're saying like, you know what, you're just, you know, you're killing me softly, but I am going to rise again. And obviously this is my personal interpretation of the song. It doesn't have to be the actual interpretation of the song. I am interpreting this way for you while I'm channeling, so I hope this is making any sense. And obviously there is a line, in fact, that says in the song, telling my whole life with his words. So it could be definitely also like a parent relationship where somebody wanted to mold, or a romance where somebody wanted to mold you in a particular way, and now you are literally breaking free and finding your light back. And even if somehow you never felt accepted by this individual or by one or more relationships, you are now having the courage more than ever to be yourself, and letting this transformation allow you to just be you, to just be yourself. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with this finger, singing my life with this word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Now obviously the song talks about something completely different, and I am just interpreting it that way because of the card that you had before. For some others of you who do not resonate with transforming and growing up into your true self, it could literally be that all of a sudden and unexpectedly, you could meet somebody that actually understands you more than anyone and will tell your song, your life with his words, and you will actually fall in love with this person. But obviously, this is only for a couple of you guys. For the majority of you, I am just picking up you being this song as a key to transformation because of all you've been through and because of the way somebody wanted to mold you. But now you finally have the courage to instead write your own song, and that's why you are resonating so heavily with Killing Me Softly as a song, because you can see your past self through these lyrics. All right, I hope like I'm making any sense. This is a really humiliating pick a card for me because like I cannot sing half of the song, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to listen to the songs, tell me in the comment section down below whether or not you resonate with it, you knew the song, or if any of the message is accurate. Join my membership to have extra content, and obviously subscribe if you're new to have the monthly prediction and a bit of randomness that I do post on this channel. All right, and thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I'm gonna move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 2, which were the Angel of Romance card. So there it is. This is your card, group number 2, and then we're going to find out together exactly what is your song and what the lyrics especially want to tell you. Now, obviously, the way I'm going to interpret the lyrics doesn't have to be the traditional way, and neither the way the artist intended it to be. I am just trying to deliver a message for you and for those who are watching right now, and hopefully it's gonna resonate with you through the song. Because at the end of the day, even if an artist, and I'm saying this as an artist myself and somebody who wrote song for the past 5 years really with my band, sometimes you have an intention for a song as an artist, but then the public interprets it in a completely different way, and that is okay, and that is the beauty of music, and really is a symbol of music being a universal language because it's the language of emotion. So let's see together. The card that I have for you is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I hope you guys can see this card. Well, obviously the message that this card is trying to tell you is that if you feel that somebody is a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever label you want, maybe you should really pay attention to the people you're surrounded with. Or maybe if this is not about love, pay attention to the red flags. It's telling you that this is a moment for you where you actually have to rest and you have to see and observe what is going on around you and within you, and trying to catch the signs that are trying to warn you against the wrong path or a path that won't serve you in the long term. So try to become authentic with yourself and see where you have that instinctual gut feeling that is telling you, maybe I shouldn't invest so much energy in this work. Maybe I shouldn't invest so much energy in this relationship, or even in some friends. There's something like, sometimes I tell people, listen to your fear. Obviously, people that are courageous are not people without fear, are simply people who understand fear and overcome it. Fear, it's the opposite of love, but at the same time, sometimes is a sign and is a tool that definitely there is something that's going wrong. And this is the instinctual fear of our body. Sometimes we have the sensation when somebody that really maybe have malicious intention sits near us and we just want to go away, or maybe clinch to another person to ask for help. When you are in the underground or in public transport, this can actually happen. So that fear is positive. That fear is telling you there is something wrong. See what you can do. In whatever shape or form it might be presented, listen to it, listen to your body, and allow yourself to overcome the fear so you become courageous, but at the same time, you do not put yourself in a situation of danger, or neither you don't put yourself in a situation that in the long term might not be as beneficial as you think in the present moment. And obviously, this could be a job, this could be a boss, this could be a relationship, this depending on you. But the card is very clear and it's talking about pay attention to the red flags. In other words, it could also be that you're seeing a lot of 1111, a lot of angel numbers. There are a lot of signs around you right now, and maybe they could be positive. They could be positive warning, but you are taking them for granted because you're thinking nothing is happening. And Spirit wants you to know, no, pay attention to what is happening right now. And even if around you, materialistically speaking, nothing seems to happen, in actuality, vibration-wise, a lot is happening, and you should definitely pay attention. This is the message that I have for you, group number 2. Let's find out together, with a bit of my personal humiliation, your song. So I cannot put the original song. You can listen to it afterwards, just simply because of copyright strikes. So I'm gonna try to do my best to interpret it for you guys. So let's see. Let's see what is your song. I'm always afraid that it's gonna be something that I barely know. All right, I got it. What is it? I feel like when you're in Christmas and somebody you don't know gives you a present and you're like, oh, thank you very much. All right, okay, I know this song. Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You. How beautiful. You're very, very deep. So definitely this could be about love. Let me take the lyrics for you guys. Okay, this song is a really beautiful song because in my opinion is a testimony of the fact that you really are not a superficial person. You're really not about like gold, or you're not about followers, views, of the way you look even. When you give yourself to love, you give yourself completely. And this song is a song about love, but also for some of you who might not have anybody, or might find that that person is not really what you thought it was or she was, this is an invitation to find a true love, because true love is truly a bond that exists in the eternal life as well, because it's not made by materialistical things, but is made by a spiritual bond. And it could be for some others of you instead, so fit the message where it needs to fit, but it could very much be that pay attention to the red flags means also that you're taking for granted someone around you. And this person actually is singing this song to you. So if this also is resonating with you, it means that this is what you need to hear. I know, guys, this is general, but let's see what the song says as well. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've lived before, and that life's a bore, so full for the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. And this is a little bit of the song. I apologize so much, Alicia Keys. I am trying my best, and yeah, definitely it's not the style I usually work with, but it's a beautiful song, especially because of the lyrics. Like, think about it, in a world like in 2020 where literally everybody, even from children, they want to do a YouTube channel to have followers. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, yesterday I was talking to this kid. He knows that I got a YouTube channel, and his mom was telling me to do a YouTube channel for kids because I really love to tell stories to this child in my own way. And the kid was like, yeah, and then I want to be on the channel so people follow me. And I was like, no, you gotta do it because you like it. And he was like,
yes, of course, because I like it. It's like, you're so boring.
But it's scary. It is scary. And the fact that you had the card, pay attention to the red flags, is letting you know why are you liking someone, why you want to be with someone, or why someone wants to be with you. Is it because, like the lyric says, some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Some people live just to play the game. I've been there before, and that life is a bore. Some people want it all. But if I ain't got you, baby, I don't want any of these things, because that's what love does. Love is not something that you do. Love is who you are. And when you find another person, the other person is not love necessarily, but it's just showing you that you are made of love. And when you understand experientially that you're made of love, it doesn't matter what you have. You have the energy that contains it all. And this is my interpretation for you of this song. So it could be varies from staying away from a certain individual. It could be from don't take for granted that individual that truly loves you for the way you are. Don't pay attention to the red flags. And for those of you guys who are single and you are receiving the sign, remember, don't settle down for less, but only settle down for true love. Seek your priority. What is your priority in life? Is it fame? Is it power? Is it play the game? If that's so, that's okay. That's not judgeable. But if your priority is love, well, live love each and every day of your life. And this is the song that I got for you. Please don't let me sing it again. I'm not good at singing Alicia Keys. Like, I think I'm not good at singing at all most of the time. But this is the song that I have for you, group number 2, If I Ain't Got You, by the beautiful and super talented Alicia Keys. So listen to the original one that will probably resonate a lot with you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Join my membership to have extra content. Subscribe if you guys are new and like my randomness, and comment down below to let me know what is your favorite song, what you're resonating with, and you know, tell me your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys. And I'm gonna move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 3, which was the Ascendant Master Deck. All right, group number 3. The card that you've chosen come from the Ascendant Master Deck, at least that's how I call it, and is the Krishna card. How beautiful. I always like compare Krishna to Christ consciousness because of the energy that I feel every time that I read the Bhagavad Gita or somebody talks about Christ consciousness. Now, obviously, I could do a video on my membership about this because it's a very deep topic. But the card of Krishna consciousness, shout out to my Indian followers, by the way, talks about devotion. The peacock is vehicle, and you can also call it as a spirit animal. So that could be also yours, or perhaps you have saw a peacock feather recently, and that was a sign from Krishna consciousness, from Krishna as a god, as an entity. And the card of devotion actually says this: trust your spiritual guidance that you're receiving right now, group number 3. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Maybe in this period you have felt that you have done so much work and nothing is coming about. You have done even a lot of spiritual work. You have worked for service for other people, and it seems that you're not getting recognized for this on a materialistical point of view. But what Spirit wants you to know is that they are seeing you. And if you think about what has been going on in Bollywood, but in every country, like literally the same things are getting revealed, you can understand that God sees it all. And it's not because it doesn't always intervene that it means that the karma of their action won't show up in the long term, or your karma won't show up in the long term. God sees it all. If you want to believe in God, otherwise the universe, Krishna, source, whatever label you want to put it doesn't matter. You are seen. You are loved unconditionally. You are never alone in a planet that is full of soulmates, because we are all in the same journey, in the same year, in the same vibrational time even. And your commitment has been recognized on a spiritual level. You should only be proud of yourself and know that you're divinely protected, and something really good is coming your way because of all this devotion that you have shown towards your spirit, God, the universe, and a power that is higher than all of us. And because of also the work of service that you have done for other people. And when I mean work of service, this is not just about giving readings, pick cards, or videos, or stuff like that. It's really that simple act of love that you're giving to another person. Like, I'm gonna share this story with you guys. I remember me and my husband were in the underground, and we were just walking, you know, to exit in the underground, and in front of us there was a girl alone. It was like in the afternoon, it wasn't even like a really weird hour, but there was this very tall, big, drunk person that was almost going to bang on her or even arresting her for the vibration that we all felt under the underground. And everybody was walking and nobody was helping her. Immediately as I saw her, and this doesn't mean that I'm better than anybody else, like, it's just, it came instinctual for me. I said to my husband, I was like, let's go. And I literally took her and I was like, come out with me immediately. Just do the walk with me. Don't worry. And the drunk guy, as soon as he saw us, he literally went away and stopped harassing her. And she was so scared. I remember like vividly this like yesterday. She was like, I am so sorry. I was so scared it was going to do something to me. And I'm like, don't worry about it. We're going to lead you out of the underground. Take care. And that's about it. Did I got money out of that act, out of that gesture? Did I got like maybe a thank you? So what? I did it because that was the right thing to do in that time. Supro, my husband, has done it multiple times, sometimes in the underground when he sees a girl alone. It's like, he gives off this vibration of like, don't worry about it. Or it could be a lady that needs to be taken care of for walking down the street. Also, that happened to me before, and it probably happened to you. Sometimes a work of service, it's not about charity or incredible gesture. You can do those things, but it's about what you're doing unconditionally and without even thinking. You're doing as an act and as a gesture of love. And that is what is being recognized. That is your sense of devotion, even for yourself, believe it or not. Forgiveness for yourself is an act of service and devotion that you're doing for yourself. You are liberating yourself from your fears, from your inner demons. Mars in retrograde, perfect energy to do that in this moment. And this is the message that I'm hearing for you, group number 3. Now, as for the humiliating part of me singing your song, let's find out together what is your song, all right? And also, let's analyze together the lyrics and my interpretation according to what I'm channeling in the moment for you. Obviously, like I said, the interpretation of the song could be different from what the artist originally meant, but again, I'm a psychic, so I'm just gonna mold it as I hear it, all right? So let's find out together what is your song. Okay, you got 2 songs. I want to take 2 songs. It's not because I want to sing 2 songs. I literally wanted to get 2 songs. So, I don't know why I justify myself so much on my channel. Like, I need to stop. So let's find, all right, how beautiful. You have Love is a Losing Game by Amy Winehouse. Such a powerful song. And you could, when I wrote Love is a Losing Game by Amy Winehouse, also Spirit was telling me it could be any Amy Winehouse song, like even Rehab. So if Love is a Losing Game doesn't really fit you, you can go and scroll all her discography and see what song does, especially if you are already a fan. We're gonna look at the lyrics of this song for sure. And we also have Pink Floyd, A Brick in the Wall, I think is the name of the song. So they are very different. And the thing that actually they have in common is that they're both British, and which is like whatever, every good music comes from Britain, most of it. No offense to anyone else, I like every songs from all over the world, but they have like that edge in my opinion. So let's see, let's find out. Let's see Love is a Losing Game first, and then we see the Pink Floyd. Actually, no, let's do the opposite. Let's do Pink Floyd first and analyze a little bit the lyrics, and then Amy Winehouse. It's a really, really important song because it talks about, in my opinion, liberation. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers, leave them kids alone. Hey, teachers, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just a brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. We don't need no education. I'm sorry, I cannot put the original song because of copyrights of YouTube. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers, leave those kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
I love it.
That's definitely a song that I love to sing. And this is about awakening. Your devotion has been recognized. I mean, Krishna consciousness or even Christ consciousness are something really deep. Like, I feel sometimes people just throw this name around, like Christ consciousness or Krishna, but they don't understand the actual deepness of arriving to that consciousness. This is not to build any spiritual ego, but it is to say you're having a deep, huge awakening. And that's why your devotion is being recognized. We don't need your education, the education that you're trying to impose on us as a society. We don't need your thought control. We don't need us to tell us how we need to speak. We don't need your belief system. I can be the master of my reality. I can change my belief system, and therefore also inspiring other people. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. No abuse for children. No abuse of your thoughts or cynicism of saying to a child, oh, you will never become an artist. You will never make it because I didn't. No more of that. Let's feed the world with light, positivity, even genuine light and positivity. And let's feed it with hope, especially in such dark time of consciousness. Hey teachers, leave them kids alone. And this is also dedicated to a lot of people in the spiritual community who are so humble to proclaim themselves as spiritual teachers. This is a message for you guys to tell them, hey teachers, leave them kids alone. Leave the young generation alone. Leave them to do mistakes. Leave them to be themselves. We do not need teachers. Our guru, our personal teachers is God, is Krishna. It is high above us and within us. We don't need anybody to teach us how to be. We can be that revolutionary generation, especially the young one. We can create new music. We can create new content. We do not need to fit a box. And do you know why? Because a soul is an unlimited being that cannot fit any label or any boxes. So hey teachers, you know what? Leave them kids alone. And to the teachers, leave your inner child alone. Leave them alone from your guilt, from your darkness, from your story, the story that you have been telling for such a long time. Leave your inner child alone. Leave it to express itself, to be happy, to be joyful, to regain that pure innocence, which is that Krishna consciousness. If you think even about the image of Krishna, with Radha playing the flute, that pure innocence in the story of Krishna, if you guys are familiar with it, it's beautiful. That's the inner child that represents the soul. Hey teachers, leave those kids alone, because all in all, what you're doing is just another brick in the wall. A wall of what? A wall of separation. The true gesture of evil, of darkness in that sense, is separation. The devil means, diabolis means separated, the separator, if you think about it. And what it is, the devil's greatest trick, they told everybody that it doesn't exist. So it could separate people. Separate in a false illusion of goodness, or reaching a goal that it's only a material goal, of searching love all in the wrong places. All in all, what this society is doing is just building another brick in the wall. And it is so outstanding how a song that was written, I think it was 1979, that is still so actual right now. And that is the song that is representing you as well. Now, let's see together the song of Amy Winehouse, which is kind of like, it's another part of you, in my opinion. Let's see, Love is a Losing Game by Amy Winehouse. When I think about Amy Winehouse, I think about an incredible artist regardless of your genre, and somebody who was exploited by the music business, was exploited by even her family to a certain degree, and somebody who was trying to express herself but lost herself in her expression. It is definitely a sad story. So maybe for you, it's a warning of, you are talented enough Do you know, like, I believe when I watched the movie and read her book that the last thing that she did, she was watching herself in the computer, and she was saying to her bodyguard, see, I can sing. And his bodyguard was like, of course you can, you're Amy Winehouse. But in their innocence, she was like, but I can do it. She was recognizing her light. She was recognizing her talent. She was recognizing that that gift was so precious for her and for other people. And if that is you, and if this is resonating with you, recognize your gift. Love is not a losing game in that sense. Maybe love, it is in relationship a losing game, but love is not what you do, it's who you are. And it's the expression of your talent as well. So take your talents and be proud of them. Don't put another brick in the wall. Sing the song, cry if you need, but then move on and show that you can sing, you can do this. You truly can. Otherwise, God, the universe would have never put that gift in you. So the song goes like this. For you, I was the flame. Love is a losing game. 5-story fire as you came. Love is a losing game. Why wished I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game, played out by the band. Love is a losing hand, more than I could stand. Love is a losing hand, self-professed, profound, till the chips were down. No, you're a gambling man. Love is a losing hand. Though I bet so blind, love is a fate resigned, and the memories stay my mind. Love is a fate resigned over futile hearts and left it by the gods. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. I apologize, Amy. I love you up there. Love sometimes can be a losing game. And it can be a losing game when you stop following it. And it's not about losing yourself in another person. It's about you're never wrong if you follow love. Love is a losing game when you start believing that love is who you are. And it's the expression of everything that you are. All right? This is the song that I have for you guys. I hope I didn't ruin it too much with my singing. And all right, let's move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 4, which was the Animal Tarot. So Animal Tarot, we have number 4. The message that I got for you is the 8 of Pentacles, the U of Pentacle. And Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn are represented by this card. Very easy message, very simple for you guys. You guys are workaholic, and you think that you've done so much already, and the universe is telling you, well, you didn't do anything yet. There's so much more yet to come, so much more work that you need to come. And do you know what? You are rising on the edge of success. You just need to keep climbing that high road. And I didn't choose the song yet, but do you know what song this reminds me? It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It's a long long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you want to arrive to success. And that's the thrill, that's the excitement. And this card is represented by the goat power. Goat looks so weak and so fragile, and you will never say that a goat is capable to climb a mountain. Indeed they do, and they do climb very, very high mountains. That's the power of the last drops of Saturn in Capricorn, showing you justice, showing you that you can do this, and showing you that the hard road will actually lead you to the top. And this is what you need to hear, group number 4. Do not give up. Yes, I know, it's a very simple message compared to all the other piles, but this is what you need to hear. You need to hear, keep going at it. You might not see results immediately. You might have saw a bit of results. You want more. Keep going after, like that tiny little goat that is so powerful that she or he can climb a mountain. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, but you can arrive to the top, and you should arrive to the top. So keep going at it. And even if you don't arrive to the very, very, very top, well, at least you're going to be proud of yourself because you didn't give up to your commitment. And that's a path of devotion. That's a very important path in and of itself, as also a spiritual journey. So let's find out together then, what is your song? And obviously this is the most humiliating process for me because I cannot put the original songs due to copyright reason. So I'm gonna cover for you guys. It's been a while that I don't sing, so bear with me. And obviously you can listen to the actual song after watching this video. So let's see, what is your song, and especially what are your lyrics? Is this? I'm gonna take this. Oh, beautiful! This is so perfect for you guys. Proud Mary by Ike and Tina Turner, or also by Tina Turner because she has interpreted many times, and also I think Beyonce has interpreted Proud Mary. It's such a beautiful song, and it actually talks about working and working but getting to the top. So I'm going to show it to you guys. So are you ready? I feel that also Proud Mary, by the way, is a song from Creedence Clearwater Revival. I know more the version of Tina Turner because I just like it more, but also the version of Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's obviously beautiful, and I really am a fan of vintage, you know, 60s, 70s song, as you guys can tell. And it's a really good song because I feel some of you guys, group number 4, are kind of like artists, or you wanted to give up on your art or something that you were doing. And this song is kind of like an inspiration to not make you give up. And this is only my interpretation, but it's the energy that I'm feeling. So here is the song and how the lyrics are. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. A big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, and we're rolling, and we're rolling, rolling on the river. Clean out a lot of plates in Memphis, panned down a lot of pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. A big wheel keep on turning, oh, Proud Mary keep on burning, and we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I said we're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling on the river. Now obviously then it goes and there's all the dancing. If you call the river, babe, find some people who live. And don't let me continue because it's really embarrassing. But this is a song about you, honestly, with that 8 of Pentacles. You left a good job in the city. You cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis. You paved a lot of paint down in New Orleans, but you never saw the good side of the city till you each arrived on a riverboat queen. So you might have worked so hard, or even jobs that weren't meant to stay. You have done so many different jobs, and now what Spirit is trying to tell you, just go ahead and go to that riverboat queen. Just be yourself, be that artistic, creative self. The big wheel is keep on turning always, which is the image of the wheel of fortune. Sometimes it's down, sometimes up. Your time will actually come. Proud Mary is keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Roll down the river with your passion, with your creativity. Do not give up on your dreams. You have to go through a long, long way. You have to even have a burnout. This is not a time to give up. This is a time to say, I'm going to show the people who want me failed that I'm not gonna give up. And I'm gonna even give them a purpose to hate me. You know what? Because I'm still here and I'm rolling and you're rolling, babe, rolling on the river. And this is the song that represents you right now, is Proud Mary from Creedence Clearwater Revival, or even the version of Tina Turner. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and join the membership if you want extra content. Subscribe for my randomness and more pico cards and tarot or whatever I post on this channel, and especially comment down below to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys. And I'm gonna move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 5, the Goddess deck. Pile number 5, last but not least, let's see what is your card, and then later on, what is your song. Keeping in mind I cannot play out the original songs due to copyright reason. I'm going to give you my interpretation, so I apologize. I know it's humiliating. We're trying our best over here. And moreover, you can listen to the original song after listening to this video, and I'm just gonna channel for you what I feel from that song, from whatever song we pick up. And funny enough, I think you have 2 songs, because the card that I have for you is Rhiannon, the witch. Rhiannon the Sorceress, which is actually a song from Fleetwood Mac, and not mentioning that Rhiannon is actually, I think, a legend in and of itself. If you know better than me, please go ahead and comment down below. I'm not teaching anybody, I'm just quite random. So if you know more about Rhiannon, please do comment down below. I'm gonna pin your comments so people can read it. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intention to reality. And I could literally have for you, my group number 5, my witches, so many songs. Like, there is a song from Circus 2000, which was an Italian band that not a lot of people know, that it's amazing. It's called I Am the Witch. And I love the song. If you guys have the chance to listen to it, you should. It goes, I am the witch and there's nothing you can do. And it goes like this because like there's all this 70s vibe or even 60s vibe. I have the power and more just for you. I don't know, but I don't know if you're ever like been a fan of 60s horror movies or B movies or like bands like Coven. Do you actually know that Jinx Dawson from Coven, if you don't know who Coven are and you have the Rhiannon card and you feel like a witch, Google it right now. But do you know that Jinx Dawson from Coven was actually the first person to do this as a rock symbol? And then later on, Dio actually did it. But nobody remembers about Jinx Dawson, and she has an entire album called Coven, Witchcraft Rips Your Soul, I think it's called. I don't remember exactly. I got it in vinyl. It's an amazing album. You should listen to it. And then if you don't like that darker vibe, you obviously have Fleetwood Mac with Rhiannon, which is a beautiful, beautiful song. And what this song is all about is an empowerment for the divine feminine, an empowerment in all the faces of the woman. But moreover, I feel that even the terminology sorceress or witch is always negative for many people in the collective consciousness. But if you think about it, witches in ancient times were healers. They were connected to the elementals. And magic, it's neither black or white, but it depends. It's gray. It's like a knife. You can cut bread with a knife, or you can potentially harm yourself and others with a knife. It depends on the intention. What spirits want you to know right now, group number 5, is that you have the capacity to work with energy. What is witchcraft? Witchcraft is energy work. There can be white magic to help yourself and others. The elemental magic is so beautiful, and it's what I teach. But even law of attraction is a way to manifest and manipulate energy, and you can be actually called a sorceress. I saw yesterday there was a comment from a friend from under a post of a friend comment, and it was like, why you're trying to be a witch? You're just an astrologer. mind you. Have you ever heard of the book of Enoch? The angel, the fallen angels from heaven, were so in love with women on earth that they created giants out of having, you know, copulation with them. And they teach those women magic. They teach those women, the angels, astrology. They even teach Enoch astrology. So witches can be whatever they want, including astrologers if they want to. So this is the power of witchcraft. You can be whatever you want to be, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're worshiping demons. That doesn't mean necessarily you're an evil person. It only means you can be a healer. You can't be a magical creature in such a boring existence that tells you that magic is not real. Like seriously, even cartoons or movies right now are removing spirit guides from the movies, are removing the magic. And when I was seeing that, I was like, what children of today are gonna watch? Like, what is this? Magic is needed in the world because it's what connects us back to who we are at the core, which is spiritual beings. And what is there more magical than angels and spiritual beings? What is there more magical than source, than the universe? Physically speaking and spiritually speaking. And this is a reminder for you. Do not be afraid of who you are, even if people criticize you, and do not be afraid to be a magical person who can manifest your clear intention into reality. You can do it. And if some spells didn't work out the first time, or some law of attraction things didn't work out the first time, try again. It's gonna work out at some point. Don't worry about it. It's just a matter of practice. All right, let's find out together then, humiliating myself in the meantime, what is your song according to the one that I channeled for you guys? And let's find out. Comment down below, share your stories, share also songs that you might like, taking the piss out of me wearing a wig that is falling everywhere apart, but I love it, so don't worry about it. Subscribe to the channel to see my randomness more, or anything else of sort. Join the membership and see, at the end, what is your song? Alright, you kind of, 2, even for you. No, 3! I cannot sing 3 songs, like, please, group number 5. Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. Pink Floyd, Breaking the Wall, we already did it, so I don't know why it came in there. And we have Come As You Are by Nirvana. Beautiful. So they are both really, really cool. They are both really cool. I actually could play Along the Watchtower. So with the guitar, Come As You Are I cannot play. So let's do Come As You Are first and then analyze the lyrics, and then we talk about Jimi Hendrix. So I'm not like the hugest fan of Nirvana, but you have to really like appreciate the lyrics of Kurt Cobain, and you really have to appreciate their contribution to the world. They really have changed a generation, and they have spoken for a generation in the 90s. And I really hope for music in this age of Aquarius that it could go back to this generation sort of communication. Like, what is the generation of 2020, 2021, 2022 saying to the world? Like, where is art? Where is art? Come as you are and show for who you are, your art and your thoughts and your expression. Become personality. Stop copying other people. But I'm not just talking about YouTube. I'm talking about trying to be something that you're not. Why the 90s were so great, why the 70s were so great in terms of music, because there were so many personalities, there were so many people who wanted to put their thing into the table. Think about somebody as Patti Smith as well, like saying, you know what, I'm not gonna shave my armpit, I am not gonna brush my hair, I am not going to look feminine, I am just going to sing my song. Boom. She was speaking to a generation that was obliged to be dressed in a certain way, coming from, if you remember, the pinup version of the women. She wanted to inspire people mentally, intellectually, spiritually, with her lyrics, with her poetry. She was a poet more than a singer, a great personality. Kurt Cobain was the same. He was a poet. He was a personality, and in the good way of personality speaking, not ego-wise, but in the way where your voice, your eyes, if you see even when he was playing acoustic, but also in his lives, his eyes were saying something. They were also the expression of his personal pain, that's for sure. But it's not just about that. They were saying something to a generation that was empathetic to that message. And this is where we have to go back. And how do we go back to that expression of art, that expression of the self, of the soul, more of the self? We go back when we come as we are, exactly like the song. So let's see. I'm not Kurt Cobain, so be patient with me. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up, choice is yours, don't be late, take a rest. As a friend, as an old memory, memory. And it goes on saying, come dust and mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as a friend, as an old memory. And I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun, which I found extremely prophetic for a song, considering how he ended up. So comment down below what you think about his death if you want. Come as you are, as you were, as you want you to, as I want you to be, as a friend, as an old enemy. Come as you are, I think, is the actual best sentence of the song. Come as you truly are. Show yourself who you truly are. And whatever I said also before in a channel before for you, listen to the song, analyze why Kurt Cobain spoke to a generation, and see the world around you right now in 2020. What do you think people need to hear right now? Think about it. And what do you think you need to hear right now? So let me take the guitar 1 second. So you guys also had Jimi Hendrix all along the Watchtower, and I kind of like back in the days where I was playing, which I'm not a very good guitar player, I invented my own version of this song, and trust me, I didn't do this on purpose, you kind of had it. We are going to talk about the lyrics in a second, because obviously it has very powerful lyrics, this song. So let's see if I can play it just a little bit for you guys and have some fun. Obviously you can listen to the song later. There must be some kind of way out of here. They said a joke to the tear. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessman to drink my wine, or plowman dig my earth. No Now, I'm so sorry, Jimi Hendrix. I completely changed your version, but this is how I sing all along the Watchtower, which, apart from my humiliating interpretation, is actually a really good song. There must be some kind of way out of here. This is almost like the Nirvana song, Come As You Are. Come as you are, there must be some kind of way out of here. Say the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I cannot get any relief. So you want to break free. You want to be the sorceress, that Rhiannon song. Rhiannon rings like a bell in the night, and when she learns to love her. Sorry, I'm just inventing English, but you want to be free. That's pretty much the message of all of these songs. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Plowmen dig my earth. None will level on the line. Nobody offered his word. No reason to get excited in this world. The thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel a life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us stop falsely now. The hours is getting late. All along the watchtower, princes kept the view, while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Well, outside in the cold distance, a wild cat did growl. 2 riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. All along the watchtower, all along the watchtower. A wild cat did growl, and this is your wild side, that wild cat. The fact that you and I, we've been through that, and we do not want to be the businessmen that are drinking the wine. We want to come as we are. You want to be true. You want to be magical. You want to be the sorceress. You are the one who are going to bring magic into the world by your own doing, by inspiring other people. These are really cool songs, and 2 riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Live life like you are honestly born to be wild, because that is your nature. And for whoever else saying that it's not right to do, just screw them. You know what? Be you. It's okay to be you, and you're a magical, magical sorceress. All right, this is the songs I have for you. Of course, just go and listen to them on your own through whatever platform you want to use. They're wonderful, and they do have profound meaning for you. And I hope this channeling worked, and you know, you kind of liked my randomness. To have more, join the membership, subscribe, but especially comment down below to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys. All right, so we are done with what song is you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy, like, you know, all my randomness and weirdness, and see you each other surely on the November prediction on my membership. And if I want to do some other videos, why not even sooner? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today, and keep in mind, you're never ever wrong if you fall in love. Bye.